explosions, but that works.
All right. So, hold on. Send you the link.
Already there.
Already there?
Yeah, I'm quick.
All right. So, ciao ragazzi. My name is Scott, and today we are interviewing Crimson Gaming. Now, here's the thing, right? Crimson Gaming was one first batch of winners in my little shout out series, and we at first wanted to do like this Taken parody. Well, I wanted to do it, but didn't have enough time to do it, so we decided to just like. So say hi, Crimson.
I'm sorry, you were breaking up. What'd you say?
I said say hi, Crimson.
Okay, I think it's good now. Hello.
Crimson, you good? Yeah, still here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Okay.
Okay, so say hi to the audience.
Hello, audience. My
All
name
right.
is Crimson Gaming.
Yep. All right, so I'm just gonna ask you, a few questions, and then we can talk about other stuff, right?
Sure. Ask as many as you want.
So, I know what you do on your channel. Okay, I love your channel. But for people who don't know, what do you do on your channel?
I do a variety of stuff. I do anything from like short montages to vlogs to gaming videos, and I celebrate most of my milestones. Well, all of them so far. I like to do celebrations, a lot of those, and I even like to help out a lot of smaller YouTubers.
Right, that's important for like not a lot of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube help us smaller guys. But I appreciate the fact that with you having over 800 subscribers, you're actually helping us smaller guys. Next question: why did you start your channel?
All right, well, this is going to be a really good story.
Okay.
I had started a channel. I literally just went to my brother, asked him, "Can I use your computer?" And what I did is I just recorded a video and uploaded it that night. And the video was really horrible quality and everything. I just wanted to start. I started out hard. I was uploading once a day and I started twice a day. But what really made me start my YouTube channel was I was mesmerized by like the amount. Has anybody heard ever watched Markiplier? He's donated over $1 million. Well, helped raise $1 million in charity, and I thought maybe one day I could do that myself. And on my own, I had been a while ago, before I got in all these financial situations, I had donated over $100, probably a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it wasn't anything like I wasn't advertising the fact that I was donating because I didn't really feel the need to, because it was just my money. It wasn't a massive group of people helping. Welcome, Cozbinot, and keep gaming y'all to the stream.
Yeah, Cozbinot is also a under YouTuber, and I'm gonna ask about that later on.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, are you done with the story, or?
Oh yeah, we're done with the stories. I just decided to go and see if I could help out, just like those bigger guys have donated lots.
Okay. All right. Next question. Why did you choose the name Crimson Gaming for your YouTube channel?
All right. Almost no one knows that I used to be a huge fan of Minecraft. I had created this chain of servers and called it the Crimson Domain. So we had a chain of servers, lots of people were in, just all kinds of stuff. And then I had gotten into working, or no, I hadn't gotten into working, but I had gotten into school, and I was doing really good in school, and I kind of couldn't go between my server and school. So I took the name Crimson, and then we also made, me and my brother Brad just used that, and we called it Crimson Industries after that, and just worried about making indie games. Haven't launched any of them, but we were making indie games under Crimson Industries. And then like right at the beginning of starting that up, I decided to make a channel, and I figured, you know what, I'm going to be about gaming. I've used Crimson in so many things, I might as well just use Crimson, so I made it Crimson Gaming.
Cool. So continue.
Okay, well, I'm just about to say that there's basically a story behind everything I've done on my channel. It could become a massive book.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So you said, so like, what game software did you use?
To start, okay, I didn't know about OBS whenever I used to OBS Open Broadcaster. I did not use that when I first started YouTube. I used what I used. I used like these. I tried working with Fraps. I tried working with another program. I forgot the name of it, but these both weren't paid. You had to pay to have them,
Mhm.
and they'd have like the watermark. So it was hard to get rid of that first watermark. So I decided to just go to OBS, and for my editing software, I started out using a free editing software, and it was very unreliable because uploads sometimes they just stopped upload, like I'm stopped exporting, and I just lost everything. And I was uploading twice a day at this point, so
Right.
it was kind of a pain. So sometimes I just ended up just uploading once because my software messed up.
Oh, okay. So next question, and this is an important one. So, um, you have a job, right? Do you have both a job and you're going to school right now, or is it just a job?
No, I'm still in high school. I'm a senior at high school. I'm also participating in extracurricular activities such as band, and I have a job. Yeah.
Well, so like this is like one of the problems for a lot of YouTubers, especially myself. Last year, I'm also in high school too. Last year, I decided to sacrifice my schoolwork for doing YouTube. That was kind of a mistake, but at the same time, it wasn't, because I met a lot of YouTubers and I also gained a lot of experience. But like last year, I wish I could have done better. But I decided to sacrifice that. And you go to school and you have a job and you also do YouTube. So is it like incredibly frustrating at times to manage all three at once?
Sometimes it can be. Sometimes, like it's hard to work up the motivation when you're always tired and exhausted from working or going to school and trying to keep your grades up.
Mhm.
It is kind of, sometimes it can be frustrating, but I just like whenever I actually post a video and look back on the video, I'm like, wow, I actually did pretty nice, and that kind of motivates me to just keep on going and get all the positive feedback on my own channel. Or it's just pretty amazing just to get that feedback, and then it's just always good to interact with the audience, and that makes me feel like if I stopped, I don't know who I would be, so I just keep on going. Um like even during the summer, like they were working me a lot more, so I had a lot more hours at work. I was trying to get more than one video a week, but it just was too much. And now that I'm at school, I'm able to because I'm on a schedule. In fact, I've been getting 3 videos a week recently, so it's 3 or 2 videos a week. So yeah, it can be frustrating at times.
Right. Um, what advice do you give to YouTubers who are like me or other YouTubers who have a job or are going to get a job and are still in like school and have a job and are doing YouTube, sorry.
All right, yeah, I have a few things that would help. So
Also,
you,
sorry, Cozbinot just asked, how old are you?
oh, I'm 19. I just turned 19 4 days ago.
Cool. All
Yeah.
right, so continue.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So what was it? Okay, about having a job and everything else going on. So just pace yourself. Don't try to overload yourself. Like if you're uploading during the summer, uploading once a day or 3 times a week, don't try to do that same amount. Just maybe explain to your audience why you may be uploading a less. What you want to do is just pace yourself. Maybe go for once a week, and if you end up going past once a week, maybe put a little part in your video that, well, I wasn't able to go the full time, so just let them know why you're maybe inactive. But yeah, you should be able to upload once a week on a busy schedule. What you do is you want to record one day, edit and export another day, and then upload the next day, and make sure you what is it? Make sure you optimize your video for like all the search engines on YouTube. You wanting to put good descriptions, which will be like a lot of keywords in those descriptions, but don't put just a whole bunch of tags because your video can get banned for that, and that'd be horrible.
Oh,
So
I didn't
yeah,
know about that. I didn't know.
yeah, your descriptions are really important, and same for your titles.
Okay. All right. Yeah, like usually when like I'm editing a video, like I try to like do it all in one day, but I think I should start like editing one day, uploading the next, and checking it out later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, next question. So you are a PC gamer, right? So what's your favorite PC game?
Oh, okay. I've had a lot of fun with this game that no one knows about. Like, I've played it twice on my channel. In fact, it was my best video made, and you saw it and everything. And it was Vert with DiceDecides Part 2.
Mhm.
And oh, one second. All right. So that was actually one of my favorite. I also really like Happy Wheels, but I've been wanting to do a Happy Wheels gameplay recently, but I've been just craving it.
Mhm.
On the time to do it, because it takes more time than any video I make, because I want to make sure it's full of edits and
Right.
most of my videos. And other than that, I've really enjoyed Battle Block. Battle Block was a good thing to play. I like that.
Cool. Yeah, Battle Block is the one with the where that crazy intro and the guy's like, and Poseidon just spat in his mouth, and then like that was that it or no?
Yeah, that was it. I think it's a really comic type game.
Cool. It reminds me a lot of Castle Crashers. Did they make that game or?
I don't know. I've actually never heard that game. I've heard of it, but never played it.
Oh, okay. Because like the art style in Battle Blocks is like very similar to the art style in Castle Crasher, so I was just wondering. All right. Next question. So you have over 800 subscribers and you get over 100 views on a lot of your videos. So what's your method basically?
Descriptions. I put on all my social. I got Twitter. I just started a backup my Facebook page. You have even Instagram can help. Instagram, and then you have all these like all these other social media networks you can go with, and your friends. You can get your friends to support you. Don't be like, I'm just gonna keep YouTube outside of my friends area. Just make sure all your friends know, and just because that is you. You want your full personality to be on YouTube, and if it's not, then your friends to see, because you got different personality besides your real personality. You want to do your real personality because that means that you enjoy doing it because of your own personality. Anyway, I'm probably confusing a lot of you, but I see things just way differently with YouTube and just everything. But back descriptions, your video titles, thumbnails are really important, like massively important. I mean, you can have a good title, a good description, but the thumbnail isn't just a little snapshot of your gameplay, which they give you like 3 or 4 good choices to choose from, but you don't want to use those. So thumbnails, descriptions, and titles, interact with the audience, and coming back.
All right. Yeah, I try to do all those things. Like my perspective is like also luck, because like I remember this one time I saw this YouTuber who had like a little bit over 70 subscribers and had one video that got over 1 million views, and it was, you know, I was like, what, you know, but yeah. Keep Gaming Yaw just asked a question.
Viral videos.
Yeah, viral videos. Yeah, it was a viral video. Keep Gaming Yaw just asked.
All right. How do I feel about? Yeah.
Yeah, no, you go.
How do I feel about YouTube monetizing YouTube videos? All right. Well, actually, that has happened. They always that are very old and in my past, where I had no clue what to do with YouTube. I had nothing. I had no clue what I was doing. Recently, they rarely take my videos content, and if they do, I never get copyright strikes. I just get some claims where they get the money from it, and it's barely. It's just even worry about it.
Mhm.
Like later on, I'll look harder at it when I'm planning on maybe switching over to doing YouTube as a part-time and then having a little more time for YouTube. Well, it's the same thing. If they're getting your content or if they're just demonetizing it, you're losing it either way. But being such a small YouTuber, I'm only losing what 40 cents a video. That's not that much.
Right.
I don't see it as something to really worry about. But for the bigger YouTubers getting demonetized, getting videos taken down, that's their job. They're taking away. It's like now that kind of makes me a little bit like unsure of where YouTube is going. I know that if they keep doing this, all those bigger guys will end up finding jobs or not finding jobs. I don't know, and just not doing YouTube anymore. And then of course there's positive effects and negative effects. There'll be a time where there's like YouTube activity is very slim. Only the little guys are still uploading. They're getting slowly bigger. It's like YouTube starting all over again.
Right. Right. And I don't hope for that day to come. But yeah, like about demonetization.
No.
Yeah, I don't hope for that day to come. But like, I feel like YouTube should do something about us smaller YouTubers. Maybe give us more recognition because some of us follow all the tips that they give, and we're still at the place like where we're at and stuff. And yeah, demonetization. I had one video demonetized. I mean, I've had like copyright claims on some of my videos, but one video got demonetized, and that was because there's like a violent scene. So I had to contact YouTube and ask for help, and et cetera, et cetera. Do you see the question Cozbinot asked?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. How much money do I make on YouTube videos? Well, I think after hitting 100 views, they automatically put like 6 in towards a video, and then I don't know how it exactly works, but I've had an average from just hitting 100 views 6 cents, but my overall average on each video will probably be 30 cent to 40 cent. Yeah, and that's just from like views and watch time. You can tell when something like if an ad is clicked on your YouTube channel, because you can check in your stats, or you can just notice that wow, it jumped up 40 cent with barely any views. That means someone purchased something. Yeah, I don't make very much, Cosmonaut, and I probably won't until I hit at least 100,000. 100,000 is the part-time YouTuber milestone, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So you, I, and Cozbinot, we three are like part of this Discord thing known as the Undertubers, I think. And so did you start it, or did Gaming for Good start it, or did you like both start it?
Me and Gaming for Good both came together. We were both using Discord before we even decided to make a fan-wide subscriber YouTuber little server thing. I was using it because I was gaming. He was using it because he was gaming, and he also used it with his old network, which is no longer a network anymore because of terms with YouTube, which is another thing. Yeah. But we decided to make it because we're like, well, what would be awesome to do something different that not every YouTuber has done. Have a server where you can come in and listen to us record our videos, and we can record videos with you. It's a very collaboratory type thing, and you can even have a promoting section, so you can go to there and promote your own video without being spammy or anything, because you can mute these little channels.
Right. And yeah, so if you guys want to join the Undertubers, just look at any of Crimson's videos. In the description, there should be like a link to the Discord community, and you guys can join there.
Yep.
Speaking of communities, recently you notified us Undertubers that you had a Google Plus community known as the YouTube Underdogs. And yeah, so let's talk about that.
All right. Bring it on.
Okay, so first things first, right? I told you how I left JSN, and not many people know this, but I wanted to try and not really make a network, but make like my own little community of my own, like maybe like with Discord or Google Plus. And so when you said that you were making a community, and I looked at it and I was like, oh wow, well he didn't take, but oh wow, his community is similar to what I wanted. I'm just not gonna, I don't know. I'm just gonna like say whatever. So yeah, I just want to let you know that, you know. It's like so yeah, another thing. So like why did you start your community, the YouTube Underdogs?
All right. That shouldn't be too hard to answer. So, I started it not for recognition of my own channel, which is what I'm thinking a lot of people think. I'm hoping to recruit a lot of different types of YouTubers that help other YouTubers in a lot of different ways and bring them in. Like I brought in Venori, which has over 15,000 subscribers. I mean, if I were bringing in Venori and trying to promote myself, that'd be horrible. So I bring in Venori here, and he interview no not interviews he does evaluations on people's channels like in really detailed, like 10 minutes per channel. His videos are 30 minutes a piece. So he takes 10 minutes of his time, 10 minutes of his time on each video, on each evaluation, and just in detail tells you exactly what you need to do and how you can grow your channel, and if what you're doing is right or not right. But I started this underdog YouTubers because I've noticed a lot of smaller YouTubers have really great content, but they're not getting recognized, and they're not being reached out to. So I decided if I see a really cool YouTuber that's not being recognized, I'll go ahead and send them that link. Say, dude, I want to help you out. We want to help you out. To go on about starting this thing, and Orville, like you said, you wanted to create something like this. So
Yeah.
I was thinking, I knew I was going to do this. There are moderator things. You can be a moderator on it, and what that helps with is you can promote it in your own ways. You can make sure people aren't spamming, and we can all do this together.
Right. I feel like it's easier for you to do it than for me to like make my own because like with you, you're already good with, you know, time management. I'm not because, you know, I'm hoping to get a job later on and I don't know like how to manage my time even without a job, you know. So I think it's better if you do it. So yeah, I will accept the position of a moderator. Um, Also wanted to shout out, well not shout out, but I want to say DiceDecides and Blaze be vlogging. Thank you for watching the stream right now. Um, Blaze just said, okay, do you see yourself like where do you see yourself years from now in terms of doing YouTube?
Years from now. All right, so if I go by the social blade aspect of it, it says in 5 years I'm gonna have 7,000 subscribers, and if I go by my own, where I did my own math, it said by the end of this year I should have at the time when I checked it and did my own math, I was getting like got 150 that month.
Mhm.
So it said that I was by the end of the year I'd get like um, 1,300.
Right?
But I'm not shooting for 1,300. I'm shooting for just at least 1,000. But
Yeah.
and do yourself in years, I see myself still making videos, probably as good or better than I am now, and hopefully with a community of people that help each other out. I mean,
But
I can't read the future very well, but you know. Thanks for the question, Blaze. And I'm just gonna answer Dice real quick. Dice, dude, I'm working on that. It comes by too quickly sometimes.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
like there's a high probability well, no, you will reach at least 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year because like you're growing very, very fast. Um, oh, that brings another question. How long have you been doing YouTube?
All right. All right, cool. We got more backstory here. There's like a book of information on my YouTube channel. All right, so back when I first started, I had never mentioned to my parents that I was doing YouTube. Only me and my brother knew, and he thought it'd be okay. And he's one of the good kids, so if if he was okay with it, I was like, I'm sure they're gonna be okay with it. But at the time, was needing to get a job. Um, so in doing YouTube, my parents had thought that I'm not gonna put any blame or anything on them because at the time I was being lazy. So
Yeah.
I was uploading twice a day. They had put a stop to my YouTube channel probably when I hit 100 subscribers in that area, and it was a couple months in. So then I stopped for 8 whole months of no uploading. I come back to 30 more subs than I left with. But whole 8 months of no uploading was like a really slowed down area and a lot of inactivity. I lost some, gained some a day, lost some, gained some a day, which is very important not to go inactive on your YouTube channel. But if you have to, you have to. I wouldn't say make a new one, just bring it back and try to be better the first time. What was your question again?
Oh my god.
I get so like angry.
Ask when did you start doing YouTube?
Okay. Jeez, I started doing it 2 years ago. Well, December 24th will be 2 years of YouTube.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a quick answer.
All right.
I was gonna go through it all. All right, more.
All right, so I think that's all the questions I have. Do you want to talk about something?
All right. Boy, man, I was sure I had some more earlier, but I think I about mentioned everything I could.
Hold on. All right, so Blaze and Dice or anyone else who's watching, do you guys have any questions or should there be like any topics we should talk about?
And they don't have to be relevant, because from what I've seen from Cozbinot's video, I'm sure they don't have to be relevant.
Yeah, they don't have to be relevant. Just be random.
Random. Just don't ask me any sizes or how much I weigh, any personal questions like that.
Quick question, personal question.
Sure.
I'm not a junior yet in high school. But like, is it true that seniors get less homework than any other I guess classes? And because you know, like there's like the freshman class and the sophomore class and the junior class. So is it true that seniors get like the less homework?
Actually, I do believe so. I've noticed that. Like, well, they try to assign us homework, but the work seems a lot more easier than years before. Probably because a lot of it's just like electives. At that point, you have all your credits basically, and you just need these last couple core credits, and your teachers try to make the work as easy and understandable as they can. So it's like your homework, when you get assigned your homework, you can basically do it in class because you have all this extra time. That's so far. It's the only beginning of the year though, so I've only been 3 weeks in. So I mean, so far seems pretty easy.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, Blaze, we're gonna answer your question next, but first I want to answer Dice's question first. What's your favorite subject in school?
Okay. I have. I know for sure I have this. I have like 2 favorite subjects. I have lunch. Lunch is great. But I also am in a jazz band, and that is so far my favorite subject. Now, last year I was in the marching concert band, but this year I need to focus more on school and work. But I still have that jazz band extracurricular, but that is my favorite subject.
Cool. Mine is so far graphic arts and design, but I have to like when I'm taking that class, I'm also sacrificing the amount of time that I can have with my friends because last year I would hang out like a lot with my friends like after school and stuff. But now since I'm taking graphic arts and design, it's taking up a huge amount of my time.
Yeah.
So I feel sad, but I don't want to like switch that class and I don't want to like reposition it because I feel like so I guess attached to the graphic arts and design classroom. Like we're basically like a family for no reason, and we only know each other for like a couple of days now.
Yeah, because it's because you guys have that one interest. You love graphic art and design. You all understand each other on more of a personal level. That's how it felt when I first started band. Like I went in there and when I first started, I had no clue what I was doing. But like going from middle school band to high school marching band and everything, it's like you kind of already know these people on a personal level because you've done the same thing for a few years, and you can basically just go full out personality on them, be as crazy as heck, because they'll be crazy back.
Okay. Yeah, true, true. All right, so now to answer Blaze's question, YouTube rules. Copyright? I don't know.
I'm thinking more less like the new YouTube rules. Like, I haven't even read them that deeply or closely. I probably should, but my opinion on those rules are, in a way they could be right, but like, there's they need to be if they want to completely get rid of cursing, that's horrible. I mean, you can't just stop that on YouTube. Maybe have an extra parental control where you can get rid of like for your kids, they can't watch it, but instead of taking away for everybody, with some parents that are like, you know what, I don't see you um, learning anything bad off of this. You're just the guy's just being funny, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's also what other new rule? Actually, I got an email from YouTube a couple of months ago. They were saying how they're going to try. It's not a guarantee, but they're going to try to like for people who get copyright claims like me. They're going to try and allow people who get copyright claims to still make money off of that video, and that money can still go to us. Some of the copyright claims are like incredibly outrageous.
Mhm.
Some of these people who claim YouTubers, whether they're fake or not, they don't know the community rules. They don't know like the United States copyright law. So that's very irritating when you're a YouTuber, a small YouTuber even, and you have to go up against a big company. I remember I got claimed by what was it, Rocksteady, because there was this copyrighted music in one of my Batman Arkham Knights gameplays. But I also saw like the Rad Brad's video, but and his video was monetized. And I saw other YouTubers like Tetra Ninja, and they also had the Arkham Knight gameplay series, and their video was still monetized, but mine, wasn't. And I got claimed, but they didn't. So that's kind of sad.
Yeah, yeah. But recently they seem to be cracking down on a lot of the bigger YouTubers now. Like, they're not caring as much, or they're finding a new way to make massive amounts of money or something. It's got to do with money. There's no way that they're just gonna not earn money.
Yeah.
That's just
So,
them.
yeah. Keep Gaming Yaw asked this a while ago. He said, "What's your favorite food?" Mine is chicken. So what's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Oh boy. Well, I kind of work at a restaurant. There's a lot of food there. My favorite, man. Um, Boy. Okay, I remember. All right, so at where I work, we have these awesome breakfast avocado burgers. Okay, a lot of people do not like avocado. I don't. I probably wouldn't eat it alone, but I like avocado in like a wrap with it's got egg in it. It's they call it the bacon avocado burger, and it's in a wrap, and it's
Cool.
breakfast. It's really good. It's got egg. It's got like pico. It's just you'd have to look it up, and then you know where I work. But it's really good though. That's probably my favorite food.
Nice. My favorite food is my mom's cooking. Shout out to my mom.
Woo!
Yeah. She's making like a wrap right now. With rice, mayonnaise, some chicken, some salad too. So it tasted really, really good. Last night the wrap.
I had that literally
Um,
just 5 minutes before we started this call. I had ate one of those real quick. Like, yeah, he got it from this small store or small restaurant, and my dad did, and we just put all the stuff together and had warm wraps. It was really good.
yeah. Besides my mom's cooking, my favorite food would have to be, I don't know, maybe eggs, because you can make so much with eggs. Like you can boil them, you can make omelets and stuff. So
Cheese, eggs.
yeah.
Yeah, you can do a lot with eggs. Okay, have you ever had like I don't know how to, like, a lot of people pronounce it ramen or Raymon or Roman noodles, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so my brother, he chops up a whole bunch of eggs and then puts it in Roman noodles and fries the whole bunch together, and it's actually pretty good.
Cool. Um, they also have like those ramen noodle cups too.
Yeah, yeah. I think they have an actual name, but I don't remember what it is.
Let me try to look it up. Hold on. Ramen noodles, cup. Yeah, Instant Lunch. They're made by like a bunch of companies. Instant
Yeah,
Lunch, Maruchan.
a lot of. I think I get call them by instant noodles or something.
Yeah. Ew. Okay. Blaze just said make cheese and syrup sandwiches. All right. So there's a backstory to this.
All right.
So there's this YouTuber known as I almost said Markiplier. Marcology, Marcology123. Shout outs to him. And he usually does live streams and stuff, but he also does regular videos. One day he was doing the pacifist run on Undertube, and what happened was Blaze and I were talking in the live stream, and we were talking about like our favorite like breakfast and stuff. So I said, I liked a sandwich with some waffles, syrup, eggs, just basically breakfast in a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
But then Blaze was saying, cheese and syrup sandwiches taste good, and I'm like, nah. Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, try something new. I mean, I've never had it, so I can't really judge too much on it. But if I had it and I didn't like it, I would just say, well, I personally don't like it. And try not to hurt the other one's feelings by, saying, that's gross. You shouldn't eat that. That's like going to make me puke or something. Be all preppy with it.
Yeah. Cozbinot just said, my parents know I have YouTube channel, but they don't know that I swear. Wait. Huh, that's weird. I remember in Alien Isolation, I think Cozbinot did swear. It's been a while since I watched that video. But that's also in relation to like demonetization. If you have cursing in your video, make sure to censor it because you don't want to get demonetized by YouTube.
Whew, I'm in luck there.
I like curse a lot. Hopefully they don't find out about my one of my Fallout 4 funny videos, which I did a long time ago. Like 2 seconds in, and I say, "Oh my God, what the?" Because
beep.
Yeah, because at the time there was this raider, and he shot like this fat boy at me. The fat boy's like this gun in Fallout 4, and it shoots like a nuke, right? And it's not fat boy, fat man. But yeah, like it shoots a nuke, and when it hits this car in front of me, and I'm like, oh my God, what the,
Yeah. Yeah, just something you can't control sometimes. You just say it. Well, luckily I've been trained not to do any like bad words on YouTube because my parents, of course, would probably kick me out of the house. They don't want me to throw myself out there to the whole world to see where I'm acting stupid or anything. That's why I've been trying to do a lot more professional YouTube videos and not be all like say the randomest stupid stuff. I'm trying to be more of, the practical for now at least be the practical one that can barely make a joke but has like good quality mainly, but other than the fact that my microphone sucks most of the time, but yeah, good quality is actually really important for my parents. If I have good quality, they're mostly fine with anything I upload now, at least.
My mother watched one of my Nerd Like Scrolls videos, and it was so weird. I had to like go downstairs or just hide in my bedroom, and then I hear her clapping. I'm like, oh, wow. Thank you, Mom.
Wow. Blaze has never cursed.
Blaze, that is a...
Yeah. I mean, when you were a baby, I'm sure you're like, hey, what's beep mean? I mean, we've all done that. And your parents are like, no.
Blaze, you have cursed once in your... I remember one video. Okay, Blaze recently made a video called The Thief of Time. She must have cursed once in that video because I watched the whole video, and like usually after when I watch some people's videos, I forget like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Cursed once in that video.
I have a terrible memory, so like if this happened a few times, people have gotten inactive on my channel and they came back and I was like, oh, welcome to the channel, and I had already talked to them, and it's like, wow, I have the worst memory ever. That's the thing about me. Like, if you ask me a character off of a movie, I have to know the exact movie and what the character's role was to be like, oh yeah, I know that person.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, have you seen Civil War yet?
So no, I haven't. I was going to go see it in the theater, but then I decided I'll because that movie it was like crowded, and I was like, you know what, I'll just go watch this other movie. But I forgot the name of it. Ironically, shoot, I don't remember. It was Ratchet and Clank. There we go. What do you know?
Okay.
I decided to watch that instead.
Um, I heard the movie of Ratchet and Clank was better than the game. Is that true? Well, have you played the game yet or no?
I haven't played the game. I've only seen Gaming for Good live stream it before. I did like the movie though. It was pretty dang funny. Like a
Well,
comedy type cartoon type movie type thing.
a feel-good movie too? Like it had a happy ending?
Yeah, it had a good ending. No one like none of the good guys died really. A lot of bad. It doesn't even like show that much violence. Like it shows a lot of violence, but none like gore or anything. But yeah, it's really good movie. I'd recommend it. This is not paid, but yeah.
Yeah. Blaze just said she had Civil War and Apocalypse. Cozbinot just said Suicide Squad. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen Suicide Squad. I have like no life when it comes to movies and shows, at least recently, because I've been busy.
Yeah, I haven't seen Suicide Squad either. I heard it's like an Blaze told me that it's like an origin story for Harley Quinn, and I was like, that's fine, but like in that movie, they introduced so many characters that not a lot of people know about. Um, what I like that what some of the Marvel movies have done was like they had like individual movies for most of the characters. They had like the Iron Man movies, and in those movies there was Black Widow and other people. They also had the Hulk movies. Then there were the Spider-Man movies, the Captain America movies. So like when they made Avengers movies, it was like, oh, we already know who these people are, and now we're just gonna watch them in action, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and it's like that's how like production theater, movie theater works. Like, if you make something and it goes viral, everyone loves it. They're gonna make a new one, which is why you don't see a lot of like newer things come out. You just see like sequels or part twos and seasons continuing, and not a lot of new seasons because whenever they make a new season, they're sacrificing a lot of money for something they don't know is gonna work.
Yeah. And that brings me to like, just life in general and also
Yeah.
on YouTube where you would put so much time in one video and, you think it's great, but then a
Hmm.
lot of other people don't think it's great or they don't want to waste their time watching the video. And that just, that really, demotivates someone, if that's
Yeah.
the word.
But then what really bad is like whenever you think something's gonna be very horrible and you're like, well, don't think it's gonna be horrible, but you personally don't like it, and you're like, I don't think I really like doing this, but I guess it turned out okay. And then that video goes viral, and they want more. It's like, well,
And it's like,
great,
what?
great. Now I have to do something I probably won't enjoy that much, and then
Yeah.
eventually it's gonna catch up to you. So make sure you start out doing things that you enjoy, and don't upload the things you don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to introduce Dice's little statement here. Crimson, we need to finish watching The Room. Okay, so we we started watching a movie a while ago, and I had a minor invited to the movie because Dice said I don't think there's any nudity, and all, and then there was, and I was like, okay, we're turning off. So we watched Ratchet and Clank again. So yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
are you and Dice like in the same school or?
No, he should be coming down, but he won't. He refuses because he's actually really far from me.
Uh,
No, he's. I actually met him off of a YouTube channel. I don't remember the name because I'm bad with names, and yeah, me and him have recorded a few videos together, and we're going from there. And he's starting to grow a little bit faster and faster from what I see. So yeah, once you get bigger, you have a better chance of growing a little bit faster.
yeah. Yep. What's wrong with nudity? Okay, well, first of all, I don't like watching movies with my family that have like sex scenes in it because it becomes uncomfortable. And then I'd say some stuff like, "Oh, they shouldn't have had that in the movie. It makes no sense." Like some of these movies or some of these shows, there are sex scenes for no reason, you know?
Yeah, it's to get attention though.
Yeah.
Like like, okay, I'm gonna bring up this on YouTube. We got this whole shoot, what is it, clickbait? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Um, if you're gonna make a video with clickbait, make sure it actually is something in the video. Like, I mean, heck, you can clickbait your video as long as it actually happens in the video. You don't want to clickbait something that doesn't happen, and you don't want to try to like, say you have your girlfriend in your video or something. It's not mainly about her. It's mainly about you both. Just don't try to use other people to get views. It has to be your content. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like some of the reaction channels. Now, I do have to say this. There are some reaction YouTubers that I do respect. Those are like FKZ Reacts. I don't know if he monetizes. That's one problem I have. If you react to my video or you react to any other YouTuber's video, and then like if you monetize that reaction, that's you're disobeying the YouTube community guidelines, you know?
Yeah, reaction monetization. Well, there are a lot of other settings you can do with monetizing. Like, you can contact the person, just have them claim a percent of it. There's a lot you can do. They could take the whole thing, but I'd contact the reaction people and just be like, hey, yo, you want to take 10% of this? I'm using your video, and just that's how I see it should be worked out. And that's how I'm hoping if I ever do reaction videos, maybe not now because I wouldn't be earning anything off the video anyway, but like in the future, if I'm getting a decent amount, I'll like share profits with people I react to, and if
Yeah,
I do react.
yeah. But yeah, like FKZ Reacts. He's one of the few reaction channels that I respect. Um, if they hadn't, we'd all be naked. I don't know. I feel like even if Adam and Eve didn't eat the tree,
we
uh,
need we need protection on our bodies. Like,
yeah,
there's like your the things you need in life. What is it?
exactly.
Food, water, and food, water, and shelter, which is your clothes, where you're living. That's like the main things you need. I mean, granted, you'll get sick and probably die if you don't have anything else in the world, but yeah.
Yeah, like you don't want a mosquito bite on your butt, you know?
That could be bad. You make sure you're wearing those nice whitey tighties and those great boxer shorts or whatever.
Yeah. DiceDecides just said naked bodies are awesome. The Greek understood. Well, during that time, I'm pretty sure, like in their society at that time, they were horny. Okay, so that was like the porn for them.
Yeah, back then, back in the old days, that porn had a different meaning. It was just like having like not as much clothes. Like back then, the clothes they didn't wear much anyway, so
Yeah, and they like
they were used to it.
yeah, they respected the human body. I mean,
Uh-huh. A lot of people still do, and that's people that are rare.
yeah. Um, I was gonna say something. All the innuendos, yeah. So when he's walking past you in a tight space, what was I gonna say? There was this one girl I knew, that I had a crush on. And I remember this from last year. I hope she doesn't watch this video. Anyways, me and her were talking, right?
Yeah.
And she's like approaching me, about to sit in a seat right next to me, and I just remember her the pineapples jiggled a little bit, and then I remember staring at it for a second. I was like, nope, look up at her eyes. And thank God I did quickly, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Millertski is here. Millertski. Yeah, Millertski has a girlfriend, I think. Millertski. Nobody got time for sex in high school, so don't do that.
No, you don't need that. No one needs that.
No one has time.
I mean, people could have time, but it's just not something you should do in high school.
Yeah. Yes, Blaze, it did jiggle just a little bit.
Just a little bit. No more than just 10 degrees.
Um. Oh yeah, thank you, Millertski, for watching us right now. Um. Yeah, we did talk about girls in the end, Cosbinot.
His interviews always go to girls. Okay, that's like his second thought on his mind.
Oh snap, Millertski, you don't have a girl. Well, actually, Millertski, we'll talk about that later. Not like do a video about it. We should talk about that like in private. I thought Millertski had a girlfriend at the time. DiceDecides said.
Just nonchalantly, just looking right, Dice. The eyeballs just staring.
Then she laughs. There's this
Like,
one time, I was like at my locker, and one of my friends comes up to me, and he's like, Orville, one of the girls in the hallway looked at my private part, and I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, so I came out of the bathroom, but I didn't know my fly was unzipped. And then one of the girls saw it, and she was like, hey, zip it up. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know girls actually looked down there. That's very inappropriate.
well, you know, where teenagers, they have their like curiosities and like, well, I mean, this guy probably has a big. I don't know. It's just I'm not gonna go that far, but you know, Dice is loving it.
Oh, was that you shooting? Were you shooting? Was that a shot that I just heard?
Who? Me?
You? Yeah.
Oh no,
shooting a dice.
no. Oh, shooting. Okay, like yeah.
Yeah, like
Boom,
shots fired.
boom. Okay, I was about to say I don't drink alcohol. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God! Did you see Millertski's comment?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not totally I don't really like to disrespect people and do that kind of stuff, but I mean if that's how she rolls, then go for it, Militsky.
Yeah, I remember this one time as a freshman in high school. This guy, there's like this girl in front of me, and then this guy comes out of nowhere. I feel like he teleported, right? Like he comes out of nowhere and just right there, and I'm like, oh my God, why? And everyone was looking at him, but he didn't care, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, you know, some people have their holidays. They call us flat butt someday.
Blaze just said, if girls are walking past guys, you best know they be look. Blaze. Nah, I don't want to ask that question. I was gonna ask like if Blaze does that, but no. Blaze is appropriate. Blaze is appropriate.
He's the maturest one here.
Blaze is a girl.
Oh well, now I feel like dumb. Okay. Most maturest here is Blaze. There we go.
Cosmos just said, I was in a gym with my cousin and there was a hot girl and I nodded to her, but she probably saw because there were mirrors everywhere.
Oh, like a mirrored room or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was the gym with lots of mirrors. I've never seen a gym with lots of mirrors.
Me neither.
Oh goodness, Dice! I knew you rolled that way. You said I slapped a guy's butt once. I'm not using curse words.
Wow, Millertski, wow.
What? You go to the beach? I'm just reading these comments. They're very interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, you call him Cosmos? Cosmonaut?
Yeah, that's his real name.
Oh, okay. I probably heard it before. It's just I have horrible memory, so I probably was like just Cosmonaut. Dang it.
It was a yoga room.
Oh, what are you doing in a yoga room?
Yoga.
Hey, Cosmonaut, you're young, right? You know what I like a lot whenever like young people start YouTube. That's really a cool thing to do. It's just like if the smaller you start out, the more your brain can adjust, and you'll get better at what you're doing from a young age. It's harder to learn new things when you get older because your brain's not as isn't developing as much. Have you ever heard that before? My parents tell me all the time, like that's why they have school when you're at such a young age, because you can develop a lot.
Yeah, like and plus like we're like the next generation, you know. I'm not saying I want Markiplier and PewDiePie to fall, but one day they're not going to be as popular anymore. And then when we rise, it's going to be like, okay, are you
Who's that?
excited for Crimson's next video? And et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. I mean, I do see with all these new terms and stuff, these YouTubers are so used to making these type of videos won't be able to. And since we're so young into it, we can adjust because we have that like fresher YouTube mind. We're not like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna keep doing it the way you used to, and then end up quitting because you can't do it the same way.
Yeah.
Us smaller people are like, okay, we can learn to adjust. We're still just learning. We're not already professional or anything.
Yeah.
You never know. I still feel like Markiplier actually won't end up quitting because of this. He hasn't even mentioned it. He probably doesn't really care that much. He probably find something else to do and just keep up with YouTube and stuff. Maybe not as much uploading, but he still do YouTube. He loves it, not just because of the money, but because of like the good feeling he's getting out of it for helping a lot of people. Like, have you heard about the fact that Markiplier and a few other YouTubers were actually invited to the White House to meet the president for the change that they've made?
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I've heard about. I think I watched videos on it. It was I think you even get to see him meeting with the president or something like that because they've stopped a lot of like when people get upset or anything. Even I've had that feeling before. Not like suicidal thoughts, but just like I've watched YouTube to get away from reality, and they were basically invited for that sole reason because they've either saved a whole bunch of lives or stopped a lot of stress and people from doing bad things because they don't think they're important anymore. And these bigger YouTubers basically tell everyone that they're important. Like Markiplier says he's no other person. He's just a person. He's not special. He just does things that a lot of people wouldn't do. He's still a person. I mean,
Yeah.
he's made of skin. He's
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I feel like for some of us YouTubers, deep down inside we all want to like be invited to the White House. But
No.
yeah. But like reality hits and it's like that probably won't happen. I don't know. I'm more of a pessimist about things.
Yeah, like well actually I'm not entirely sure what that the meaning of that word means. Can you explain that?
Huh? What happened?
A pessimist, is that what you said?
Yeah, pessimist. Pessimist is like someone who looks at it's basically like I look at life half empty, I guess.
Half empty, like
Like
you're
there's
a
more.
glass like a
Yeah.
half glass empty instead of a half glass full.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, me personally, I'm a little different. I look at more of the bright parts. I kind of ignore the bad parts of things, and like that's what I get. That's what I get from half glass empty and half glass full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how Mark was Jack's huge inspiration. Now Jack is gonna be bigger than Mark.
He is growing faster than Markiplier, but I'm sure he's gonna have that snail still, just like Markiplier did, because there's only so many you can get before you've gotten all of the main watchers and just got the new people coming in. Because that's what Mark was off of. He's now just getting the newer people coming in, not the old people who watch YouTube to start with.
Yeah.
But you never know. You never know.
Yeah. It's kind of luck, I guess.
Yeah. Jack actually got before he started growing big, he actually got some kind of shout out from PewDiePie. I believe it was PewDiePie. Yeah, it was PewDiePie because I watched the video on Jack. Jack actually made a video on it about getting that. And, whew, you could imagine the amount of people he got that week, and then from there he grew and grew and grew. At first, Jack, you go back and you look at his old videos. He keeps some of them up. Those old, like, not necessarily cringy, but those old ones that we all have our old ones, and you can see he starts out with he has the same intro basically, that very loud one, but then his videos are more like his videos were more kind of like someone just kind of saying what they're trying to make up stuff as they go, like really slowly, but everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah. I'm reading the comments right now. Millertski just said Jacksepticeye is a gross fucking name. He's a sewer eye that is named Jack. Loading eyeball, flying in the sewer, living with the gators, and what else think that's cool. I mean, I don't. If you played Legend of Zelda, there's some weird monsters down there.
I've only played a little bit of Zelda, Ocarina of Time or something.
Yeah. All right, it's been an hour now. I feel like we should. I want to talk more, but I feel like we should end. And my mouse is gonna quit on me at any moment. So, Crimson, thank you for wanting to do an interview. Unfortunately, we couldn't do the collab, but maybe we could still do it like afterwards. Just
Maybe I just need to find some time. I'm sure.
yeah.
I'm planning on having vacation sometime soon at work, and then that's gonna be the same time I have a vacation at school. So then we could probably do something. I could get a lot of collabs in.
All right. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Blaze, Cozbinot, Millertski, DiceDecides, Keep Gaming Yaw, and there was one other person. Crap. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah. Make sure, guys, look in the description. Make sure to go subscribe to Crimson Gaming. He is an awesome YouTuber. He manages his time extremely well. And make sure to join his YouTube community where he basically wants to help smaller YouTubers. Thank you, Crimson, for joining me tonight.
No problem. It was actually a lot of fun.
And yeah, we're going to stop. And good night, everybody.